Hi guys, welcome to Bed Crime Stories podcast. I'm your host, T. Since Bryan Kohberger confessed to unaliving Kaylee Gonsalves, Xana Kernodle, Madison Mogen, and Ethan Chapin in exchange for not being unalived himself, a lot of information has come out about the injuries these beautiful people suffered at his hands. We've learned that Kaylees sustained more than 30 wounds from a K-bar, along with blunt force injuries to her face. In fact, the police officers who had the misfortune of having to go into Maddie Mogen's bedroom on November 13th of 2022 said Kaylee's face was so disfigured and swollen that it was unrecognizable. Now, some wonder if maybe it was Kaylee and not Maddie that BK targeted, if he did indeed target just one of the girls. The prosecution said they didn't find evidence that one particular victim had been targeted. Kaylee's parents have said that their daughter was injured with 2 weapons. We know about the K-bar, but there was another weapon. They said that her mouth showed signs of being gagged, and the autopsy report mentioned asphyxia. Some are wondering what the second weapon was, if indeed there was one. I heard Chris McDonough of the interview room say that the handle of a K-bar could have been used to give Kaylee those blunt force trauma injuries. But I personally think there was a second weapon, and I say that based on something that I read in the new James Patterson book about the case called The Idaho 4: An American Tragedy. In the book, Patterson goes into depth about what exactly survivor Dylan Mortensen witnessed upon cracking her bedroom door open a 3rd time after hearing strange sounds between 4 a.m. and 4:17 a.m. Here's what Patterson wrote. If you hear noises in the background, those are my cats running around using their scratching post. I apologize. Okay, so Patterson wrote, quote, "There's a thud, and Murphy starts to bark. Dylan shuts her door again. Is she going crazy? Now there's silence again. She opens the door a 3rd time. That's when she sees the firefighter, or at least bleary-eyed. That's what she thinks she's seen. He's got bushy eyebrows. He's wearing a mask. He's holding a firefighting object, a bit like a vacuum. They make eye contact for a split second. She shuts her door and looks around for her taser." End quote. What was the object that Dylan described as a firefighting object, a bit like a vacuum? Could it have been a fire extinguisher? Could it have been an ash vacuum used to clean fireplaces or fire pits? Could it have been a portable wet-dry vacuum? Was it something he planned to use to hurt people? Or was it something he later used to try and clean up? I was shocked to hear that he was holding onto something other than the K-bar. And I definitely don't think the K-bar was what Dylan saw. I'm pretty sure if she saw that outside of its sheath, it would have been immediately identifiable. So, is whatever this strange object, is that the thing that BK used on Kaylee? And if so, what was it? What do you think it could be? Let me know in the comments. Please like, share, and subscribe. And if you guys want to support the channel, I would ask you to please make it a Patreon membership. YouTube is giving me some crap.